Tonight, Riverside County District Attorney Mike Hestrin is asking voters to focus on his public safety record in light of recent criticisms from his opponent, Superior Court Judge Burke Strunsky, whom I interviewed earlier this week.
I'm running because our current district attorney has failed, that I can no longer stand aside as I watch Riverside County's homicide rate soar, as millions of the tax dollars of the county are wasted.
Hestrin is a two-term incumbent and spoke with me today about why he believes voters should support him. Mike, first off, why are you seeking re-election?
Thank you, Peter. It's a pleasure to be here with you. I'm seeking re-election because, I've been the district attorney for 7 years, going on, this is my 8th year. And the policies that I put in place from when I first ran have really, I think, come to fruition, that we have kept the county safe. And when I ran the first time, I ran on the district attorney being a leader in law enforcement and taking a proactive role, not being a passive DA, not waiting until crimes happen and then all we do is file cases, but to be a leader, to organize law enforcement and make sure that we do everything we can to keep the public safe. We've done that, and our county has benefited from that. And so despite a crime wave that's surging all around us, Riverside County has stood tall, and it's a safe place to live. We're much safer than many of our neighbors.
Earlier this week, I spoke with your opponent, Superior Court Judge Burke Strunsky, and he challenges your record. He actually says that you're a, quote, bad investment for Riverside County taxpayers. He pointed to reductions in filings, trials, and prosecutions. Your response?
Well, I mean, of course, my opponent he's going to say something. And what I would say to that is the numbers don't lie. We are a safe place. When you look at the data on crime, Riverside County has fared better than other counties. And in terms of filing numbers, I mean, it's easy to, during COVID, and it's easy to talk about some of these numbers. They've been skewed by COVID. That's true. But overall, this office has a reputation, and I have a reputation for being basically a tough on crime prosecutor, where we file cases where the evidence is there. We enforce the law. And, it's not all one thing. We actually do a lot of outreach to the community. We do a lot of crime prevention programs. We've embraced collaborative courts, things like Veterans Court, and we're just starting a new homeless court. So it's not a one size fits all approach, but on serious and violent felonies, there is no office in the state that's more aggressive than the Riverside DA's office. We file cases where the evidence is there. We hold offenders accountable, even when the laws are not necessarily supportive of us. Sometimes what I mean by that is, there's been a trend towards less accountability, less, enforcement, and we do our job, despite that being the atmosphere that we have to work in.
Something else that Strunsky brought up, and I wanted to ask you about, is that he says that he believes you are too cozy with the departments you have the responsibility to oversee. He points to the fact that some of your biggest campaign contributions come from, for example, the Riverside Sheriff's Association, which is obviously the union representing personnel from the Sheriff's Department and DA's office. They gave $200,000 to you in December 2020. Your response?
So I'm proud to have the support of the Riverside Sheriff's Association. And by the way, virtually all of law enforcement across Riverside County, including support from the deputy DAs who endorsed me by a tune of 92%. And so I'm proud to be supported by law enforcement. These organizations supported me from when I first ran because they wanted me, and what I promised when I first ran was that I would be a DA that was fair and just, and I would follow the evidence no matter where it led. I've kept that promise. I've done that every day that I've been in office. And I will tell you that when it comes specifically to police unions and associations, I have filed cases against police officers. In fact, I'm the first DA to ever file an on-duty murder charge against a police officer in Riverside County history. And so, this notion that you're bringing up is it's nonsensical. My record is clear. I've filed charges where the evidence is there, and we have done that. But I want to say I'm proud to have the support of law enforcement. The district attorney is a leader of law enforcement along with the sheriff. And so Cozy, my relationship with law enforcement leaders is collaborative, it's solid. It's our agencies support police departments and the sheriff's department. We work very well together. And that's something that hasn't always been the case in Riverside County. And now I will tell you that, in terms of law enforcement, we're more united than we've ever been. And that is how you keep a community safe. I want to expand on efforts I've made to keep Riverside County safe, but whenever you want to get there.
No, I mean, feel free. What have you done? And if you are reelected, what do you plan to do differently? Or do you plan to do anything differently?
Well, it would be continuing the work that we've been doing. So I did 3 things, and I'll continue those 3 things if I'm elected again. 1, I reformed what was called the Gang Impact Team. I formed what's now called the Riverside Child Exploitation Team. And then most recently, the Riverside County Cold Case Unit. And they go after, they investigate and prosecute cold case homicides. So Peter, the results have been astounding. So since 2015, let's talk about the Gang Impact Team. Since 2015, that team, which is led by the Riverside County DA's office, but with a lot of our partners on board, that team has arrested more than 100 murderers. 100 murderers that are not on the street now because of the efforts of the Gang Impact Team. The Riverside Child Exploitation Team, which originally was called SAFE, but now they've expanded thanks to the Board of Supervisors. Since 2015, they've arrested 311 child predators. And so, that's how you keep a community safe. And that's why the crime numbers, when you compare Riverside County in crime rate, per 100,000 residents, we're a safer county than many of our neighbors.
All right, Mike, we appreciate your time. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.